Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Fluent English, the podcast. My name is Ethan English. I am your guide, your partner, and your friend on this journey to English fluency. Maybe right now you are sitting at your desk. Maybe you are walking outside. Or maybe you are tired after a long day. Wherever you are, remember this. You are not alone in your English journey. Many learners feel the same, sometimes excited, sometimes frustrated, sometimes ready to give up. And I know that feeling. I have been there too. But here's the good news. Fluency is not magic. It is not a gift. It is a skill. And skills grow when you practice them, step by step, every day. Think about it. When you brush your teeth, when you drink coffee, when you pack your bag, these are small actions, but they shape your day. English is the same. One word, one sentence, one short practice session. They shape your English. That is why today's lesson is all about something very real, your daily routine. Talking about your routine is powerful because it is simple and natural. You already know your routine. You don't need a dictionary to remember how you wake up or what you eat for breakfast. You just tell your story in English. And here's the best part. When you speak about your life, you are not only practicing English, you are living in English. You start to think in English. You stop translating in your head. You feel more confident. So in this lesson, I will share my routine. You will listen, you will shadow, and you will practice. I will go slowly, and I will go naturally. Together, we will build fluency, one real sentence at a time. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, smile, and let's begin. Morning routine. The morning is the beginning of the day. The way you start your morning can change everything. For me, mornings are like a reset button. They give me energy and focus. They set the tone for the whole day. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m. Sometimes my alarm rings, but sometimes I wake up before it. The first thing I do is open my eyes, smile, and whisper to myself, "Good morning, Ethan. Today is a new day." I don't jump out of bed immediately. I stay in bed for a few minutes. I stretch my arms. I take a deep breath. I listen to the birds outside my window. These small moments make me feel calm and ready. Then I sit up. I put my feet on the floor. The floor is cold, and the cold makes me wake up faster. I walk slowly to the bathroom. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I look at the mirror and say, "This is the first English practice of the day." I sometimes repeat a short sentence while brushing my teeth. I am ready for today. After that, I wash my face with cold water. The water makes me feel fresh. If I am very sleepy, I take a shower. When I shower, my shower is also my English classroom. I often listen to soft English music or a short podcast. It's a secret trick. My shower is also my English classroom. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. I wake up at 6:30. I stretch my arms. I brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water. I take a shower. Good job. Simple sentences, clear practice. Now let's talk about breakfast. After my shower, I go to the kitchen. I make breakfast. Some days I eat eggs and toast. Other days I eat fruit and oatmeal. I always drink coffee. Coffee gives me energy. It is my best friend in the morning. While eating, I sometimes watch a short video in English. I choose something simple, like a 5-minute story or news clip. Other mornings, I just enjoy the silence and listen to the birds outside. After breakfast, I check my phone. I look at my messages, my calendar, and my to-do list. I write down 3 important tasks for the day. This small step makes me feel organized and less stressed. Finally, I pack my bag. I put in my phone, my notebook, my keys, and a water bottle. I put on my shoes, open the door, and step outside. The morning is complete, and the day begins. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. I usually wake up at 6:30, stretch my body, and take a deep breath. I brush my teeth carefully and wash my face with cold water to feel fresh. I sometimes take a shower while listening to English music or a podcast. For breakfast, I eat toast, eggs, or fruit, and I always drink coffee for energy. Before leaving home, I check my messages, pack my bag, and put on my shoes. Good job. Natural sentences, clear practice. Mini dialogue practice. Let's practice a short conversation. Imagine you and I are talking. What time do you usually wake up? You. I usually wake up at. Say your answer. Do you eat breakfast every day? You. Yes, I eat. No. Sometimes I skip breakfast. What do you drink in the morning? You. I drink coffee, tea, juice, water. Do you listen to music or podcasts in the morning? You. Yes, I listen to, or no, I usually. Great job. This is real English practice. Sometimes my mornings are not perfect. Sometimes I wake up late. Sometimes I feel lazy. But I always try to do one small positive thing. For example, I might write in my journal for 5 minutes. I write a simple sentence in English. Today I want to feel calm. Or, today I will focus on my work. Writing one short sentence in English every morning is a habit that changes my mindset. Other mornings, I do a short workout. I stretch, do push-ups, or go for a quick walk outside. While walking, I practice English in my head. I ask myself questions in English. What is the weather like? How do I feel right now? This is a powerful trick. So you see, mornings are more than just coffee and breakfast. Mornings are your chance to start fresh, to start strong, and to practice English in real life. Let's review. I wake up. I brush my teeth. I shower and listen to English. I eat breakfast. I check my phone and prepare for the day. Sometimes I write in my journal or go for a short walk. Every morning is a new chance to live in English. Afternoon routine. The afternoon is usually the busiest part of my day. After a calm morning, the afternoon brings meetings, work, and many small tasks. But it also brings chances to practice English, even when life feels busy. After lunch, I go back to my desk. I open my laptop. The screen lights up, and a long list of emails waits for me. Some emails are short and easy. Others are long and difficult. I take a deep breath and tell myself, one email at a time. I answer the important messages first. Then I read the less urgent ones. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after lunch. To stay awake, I drink a cup of tea or a glass of cold water. I remind myself, stay focused, Ethan. Stay strong. In the afternoon, I often have meetings. Sometimes I meet online with my team. We discuss projects, share updates, and plan next steps. The meetings are not always exciting, but they are important. I listen carefully. I write notes, and I speak clearly. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. After lunch, I go back to work. I check my emails. I drink tea or water. I join meetings. I write notes. Good, simple, and strong. Around 3 o'clock, I usually take a short break. I stand up from my chair. I walk to the kitchen. I make a cup of green tea. Sometimes I eat a small snack, an apple, some biscuits, or a handful of nuts. If the weather is nice, I step outside. I walk around the block for 10 minutes. The air feels fresh. I see people walking their dogs. I hear children laughing. Even this short walk helps me feel alive again. And here's my secret. While I walk, I practice English in my head. I describe what I see. The sky is blue. The dog is running. The children are happy. These small sentences are real English. They connect my life with my learning. Mini dialogue practice. Let's try together. I will ask, you answer. What do you usually do after lunch? You. I usually go back to work, study, rest. Do you feel sleepy in the afternoon? You. Yes, sometimes. No, I feel. What snack do you like in the afternoon? You. I like to eat fruit, biscuits, nuts. Do you take a short walk? You. Yes, I usually. No, I prefer. Excellent. That is real conversation practice. Not every afternoon is easy. Sometimes things go wrong. One afternoon, I was preparing an important report. Suddenly, my internet stopped working. The deadline was close. I felt nervous. I thought, oh no, what should I do? But I stayed calm. I used my phone to send a message to my manager. My internet is down, but I will find a solution. I walked quickly to a cafe nearby. I ordered a coffee, opened my laptop, and connected to the Wi-Fi. I finished my report just in time. This story reminds me of something important. Life is full of problems, but every problem can be solved. And every problem is a chance to practice English, even if it's just writing a short message. I will be late. Please wait for me. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. After lunch, I usually return to my desk and check my emails one by one. I sometimes feel sleepy, so I drink tea or water to stay focused. Around 3 o'clock, I take a short break and have a snack. If the weather is nice, I go for a walk and describe what I see in English. Even when problems happen, I stay calm and find solutions step by step. When my work is almost done, I like to spend a few minutes learning. Sometimes I listen to a podcast. Sometimes I read a short article online. Other times, I watch a video in English. I use one simple technique. I pause the video and repeat the sentences out loud. This is shadowing. It helps me feel the rhythm of English. It helps me speak more naturally. Before I end my workday, I open my notebook. I write one new word I learned today. I write one sentence about how I feel. For example, I finished my work and I feel proud. Or, I didn't study much today, but I will try again tomorrow. This reflection keeps me motivated. So let's review the afternoon. I work after lunch. I answer emails and join meetings. I take a short break with tea or a snack. I sometimes walk outside and practice English in my head. I face small challenges but find solutions. I learn something new and write one sentence in my notebook. The afternoon is busy, but it is also full of chances to grow. Even small actions, drinking tea, walking outside, writing one sentence, can bring English into your life. Evening routine. The evening is a special time of day. It is the time when work is finished, the house becomes quiet, and the world slows down. For me, evenings are not only about relaxing, but also about reflecting and recharging for tomorrow. At around 6 o'clock, I come home. I take off my shoes and put down my bag. For a moment, I just sit quietly in my chair. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. The day was busy, but now the evening is mine. Sometimes I watch the news for a few minutes. Sometimes I play soft music. I like to create a calm atmosphere. I want my home to feel like a safe place where I can rest. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. I come home at 6. I take off my shoes. I sit down to rest. I watch the news. I listen to music. Good job. Clear sentences, strong practice. Around 7 o'clock, I prepare dinner. Some days, I cook pasta, rice with vegetables, or soup. If I feel tired, I order food from a nearby restaurant. Eating dinner is not only about food, it is about connection. When I eat with family or friends, we sit at the table. We share stories about our day. We laugh. We complain. We support each other. These conversations make me feel alive. Even a simple question like, "How was your day?" becomes a chance for love and connection. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes. Sometimes I play music and sing quietly while washing. This small habit makes cleaning less boring and more fun. Mini dialogue practice. Let's practice together. What do you usually eat for dinner? You. I usually eat rice, pasta, soup, salad. Do you eat with family or alone? You. I eat with. I usually eat alone. Do you clean the kitchen after dinner? You. Yes, I do. No, I don't. After dinner, if the weather is good, I go for a short walk. The streets are quieter. The lights from the houses are warm. Sometimes I see neighbors walking their dogs. Sometimes I hear music from a cafe. As I walk, I think about my day. I ask myself, what did I learn today? What made me happy? What will I do better tomorrow? These small questions help me grow, and often I ask them in English. Today I finished my work. I feel proud. Tomorrow I will try again. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. In the evening, I prepare dinner or order food if I feel tired. I like to share stories with my family while we eat together. After dinner, I wash the dishes and listen to music. Sometimes I go for a walk and reflect on my day. I ask myself questions in English to review my progress. Before bed, I always take time for myself. I usually read a book, sometimes fiction, sometimes personal growth. Reading helps me relax, and it also brings me new words in English. Other nights, I write in my journal. I write in simple English sentences. Today, I learned a new word. Today, I felt tired, but I kept going. Today, I am grateful for my family. This small act makes me feel connected to my journey. It is not just about learning English. It is about growing as a person. Finally, I brush my teeth, turn off the lights, and go to bed around 10:30. I close my eyes and whisper, "Good night, Ethan. Tomorrow is another chance." Let's review. I come home and rest. I cook or order dinner. I share stories with family or friends. I clean the kitchen. I go for a short walk. I read, write in my journal, and reflect. I go to bed around 10:30. The evening is not just the end of the day, it is the beginning of tomorrow. Each small action, sharing a story, writing a sentence, walking in silence, shapes who we become. Practice your turn. Now, my friend, it's your turn. You listened to my routine. You repeated my sentences. You shadowed my voice. But fluency does not come only from listening. It comes when you speak. So here is my challenge. Pause this video for a few minutes and talk about your day. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about grammar. Just tell your story, one sentence at a time. You can start very simple. I wake up at. I eat. I go to. I work. I relax. I go to bed at. Good. That's the foundation. Now, let's make it more interesting. Imagine different situations. Situation 1. Meeting a new friend. They ask you, "What did you do today?" You answer in 3 to 4 sentences. Situation 2. Talking online. You are chatting with a language partner. You describe your morning in English. Situation 3. Dreaming about tomorrow. You say, "Tomorrow I will," and describe your plan. Each time, speak out loud. Don't just think. Don't just whisper. Use your full voice. Use your full voice. Here's another trick. Record yourself. Then listen again. Ask yourself, do I sound clear? Do I sound confident? If not, repeat and improve. Remember, practice does not have to be perfect. It has to be consistent. One sentence today, 2 tomorrow, a whole story next week. Step by step, you will feel the difference. So go ahead, pause this video now. Tell your story. The stage is yours. My friend, before we finish, I want to share a short story. When I first started learning Spanish, I felt lost. I knew some words, but I could not speak confidently. I made mistakes. I felt embarrassed. One day I almost gave up. But then I remembered, every small step matters. One word today, 2 words tomorrow, a whole sentence next week. And slowly, step by step, I improved. I learned that fluency is not a race. It is a journey made of small, daily actions. Just like brushing your teeth, drinking coffee, or packing your bag, practicing English every day becomes a habit. So here's my message to you. Don't give up. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start with what you have. Speak with the English you know. You are not alone. I am here. This channel is here. Together we will grow, one real sentence at a time. If this lesson helped you, like this video. Subscribe to Fluent English, the podcast. Share it with a friend who also wants to improve English. Come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is another chance to practice, another chance to shine.